it just seemed important for you, especially as a new act, to protect your energy against fuck shit and like fuck niggas. And that was attractive. That was attractive. Today you're signed where?
Oh no, I'm an independent artist.
Let's go.
But I'm working with STEM distribution deal type shit.
That's cool.
Okay, now we're still in the business. We still. Now, let's make a left turn into a little mess.
Here we go.
Here we go. Come on, you better get it together. Brace up. But now, for a brief moment, there was word that you had signed over here.
Where?
I'm not gonna
I'm
say.
gonna say the name.
Okay.
Come on, work with me.
Signed over here, Interscope.
Philly,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Oh, Meek.
Oh, well,
Okay.
What's the other one?
yeah. What's the other one?
I was never signed to Meek.
Never.
I was on tour with Meek, but we were working towards it. But I was never signed to Meek.
Well, because how this goes is, why am I putting you on tour
If I'm not,
Yeah. So you go on the tour, we put you in front of all these faces and all these ears in the hopes of working toward a contract or a situation.
Yeah.
And by the end of the tour, it doesn't happen.
Which I am so grateful for.
Of course.
Like
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, being on tour was crazy. Like you don't really understand what touring is. Like it just looks so like simple,
Glitz
but
and
it's
glam.
crazy. Like we was moving luggages, like 3 luggages, 4 luggages, like back and forth, no help or whatever. But yeah,
You got to thug it out on tour.
that shit was crazy. And
Yeah.
even then, I went on 2 tours, but with Summer Walker. But even then, it's like, yo, the first time helped me gear up for the second time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But he definitely helped me out a lot, so I appreciate that.
I mean, I think that's the first verse I heard from you. Was on his album.
The Meek Mill,
Yeah.
yeah. Which was crazy because, well, you ain't even asked me that. So.
No, get your shit
No,
off.
go ahead.
Please.
Nah, the way that happened was I was in.
How did that happen?
I was in the Bronx. I forgot what side. Was
You be moving around.
Yeah, and I was about to go out and stuff, so I'm like literally like in my little skirt or whatever, and then he's like, "Yo, I'm in the studio, pull up or whatever." I'm like, "Fuck that, I'm going to Meek." So I went to Meek, and then he was like, "Yo, da da da, go
In
put
the
a
club,
verse."
in the club outfit.
Yeah, I was in the club outfit, so
That's how
I
we
was
got
like,
the teachers
"Fuck
too."
it, fuck the club." Like I'm in the studio, so boom, we ended up like just going into the studio. He's like, "Yo, put a verse," and then that shit happened, and then boop, everybody was like, "Oh, bow."
Boom, bow. That's what I heard.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Boom, bow.
He a real one. Like he got his own little stuff. I feel like everybody has something in them, which I don't feel like I'm all the way there. But I feel like he was a real one for that. Like that track did a lot for me. Even anytime I'm pop out, like unfortunately, fortunately, they be like, "Oh, Melii in the building, do a split on the deck." I'll be like, okay. Yeah, but
What do you think of that, Ice?
Great story. You like gymnastics?
yo, I cannot with y'all. But yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
But the situation didn't work out.
Huh?
But the situation didn't work out, and that was for the better.
Or it
No,
did.
yeah, the situation didn't work out because it was a lot of power struggle, and I feel like maybe he's in a different space, and I know he's gonna hear it because people are gonna be like me, but I feel like maybe we all in a different space right now. But I've always been stern because like I've been a person who's like very like you're not gonna walk over me type shit, you know.
But what
So-
is that power struggle? I don't get the power struggle. You a new act.
Yeah.
I'm an experienced artist with some information and some power to get you backed and spread awareness. I'm not gonna tell you how to make a song, but I will suggest maybe when an album should come out.
Let me tell
Right?
you. Let me tell you. Because Jameson, we need shot o'clock
Shot
after
o'clock.
this. But Meek didn't do nothing wrong. I feel like we didn't understand each other's characters, and him being a strong person, me being a strong person that stands on what they believe in.
Butthead.
He came from a system where he didn't understand, like, as a female that was already signed, I didn't need to go through the struggle. So a lot of things, his like mentality was like, oh, look, she already got a bus. Like, oh, when I was on a bus, like Rick Ross will have me here, da da da. But it's like, Meek, if you're an artist and I'm under you right now, technically, you're supposed to just help me elevate from the point that I'm at, not take me back to the struggle where I just came from.
Right.
So a lot of times it would be like, oh, Melii crazy, Melii don't listen. But it was like, nah, Melii knows what she's talking about, but you not trying to listen because you want me to earn something that I already came from the mud from. Like, I'm from the Jets, I'm from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen plenty of shit, you know, the niggas with the little canes fighting outside. Oh, don't even say nothing. They throwing eggs under your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I came from all of that. So to me, it was like, yo, like at the end of the day, like I don't have to go through the struggle, Meek. Like you was just supposed to add on to it, and he did. He did in a way, but it was more so like he had that like he did already, but then behind scenes is like you gonna still work to earn the chain, to earn the fact that you're on the chases and stuff like that. And in a way, it's like I felt like he was building character, but he didn't understand. Like I'm still a female.
Right.
Like certain things that you would do with a man, you wouldn't do with me.
Right.
So I was on some like nah. And in reality, I didn't care about all of that. You feel me? I was with it because a part of me, the old Melii, was still comfortable with I had to earn stuff. In a way. So I will always give people the benefit of a doubt, but I'm not there no more. But the old Melii was like, you know what, like fuck it, I'm gonna prove to him like I'm whatever, I'm down with it. But to me, I didn't feel at the time like when I was just like fuck this, cause I already got Interscope with me, like I'm good. Like he didn't understand that. So that was like the disconnection right there.
Was Interscope ever encouraging you to like kind of get that male stamp from an active artist?
Yeah, it was definitely before Meek, Tory already wanted to work with me. But they didn't want me to go. They didn't want me to work with Tory because Tory be messy and shit. Shout out to him though, he my nigga, whatever. So they wanted me to like go with
Wait, the label
with
thought he
Meek.
was messy?
Yeah, he just do too much. So to like they was like, yo, like, you know, like, go with Meek, like, he could help your career, So, in a sense, to me, it wasn't even about helping my career or whatever the case may be. Old Melii wanted to be a part of a system, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted to feel...
That does make sense.
I wanted to feel like a part of a system, protect their...
family.
Family.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that, and that's something I wanted to do. Like I wanted to be part of the chases. Like even when Doc would talk to me, I forgot his other name, like the other boys and stuff. Like they really embraced me. So I felt like wow, like this was a real family. But it was like I said, it was a power struggle because they didn't understand my personality. It wasn't that I was being a dickhead. It was more so like nigga, fuck out of here type shit. So a lot of times we would just bump heads.
Noodle Budden. Enough, Daddy.